Hey guys, it's Sadie, and I want to show you this thing that. Okay, we're gonna go back to this. That I did add a couple things on there, but I want to show you this. That this was about $800, and this is a one of those water ionizers, and it filters and and ionizes. Let's see if we can get a better. I'm sorry, it's just like difficult to hold that because it's like I can't see what I'm doing. Okay. Um. Yeah. It's like late. Okay. So yeah. To just like real quick, we're gonna go back to the other thing, and we'll have better light. But yeah, it's one of those ionizer um, and alkaline things. It's $800. Here's the front of it. I've had it for years. Um, and what happened was it started leaking water out of it. And I was like, well, what happened? And nothing. We didn't see the smoke, but I ended up taking out. There was a resistor. I'm sorry, you can't see it. Oh my god. But the resistor burnt there. It burnt on it. And it burned. I don't know what if the full bridge rectifier. I need the guy that always gets shocked. The full bridge rectifier failed, and there was a resistor right next to it, a heavy resistor in the sandstone. I don't know if that's the correct terminology, but you know what I'm talking about, the sandstone resistor. And you could see, not really. Okay, with this, I'm giving up on this. This is not what this is about. But I don't, so I do have some of those, something similar, but I don't know what value it is, but I'm guessing it's a low value because it's not like those sandstone resistors. It's not like it's, I mean, they do make them in like 1 mega ohm, but usually for something like this right around the power supply, it's 10 ohms or 25 ohms, right? Um, if let me, if I have, I wasn't really gonna. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Okay, here it is. So this is out of the sandstone. I call it a sandstone thing. Okay, let's try to get it better. Okay, so this was encased in a white rectangular ceramic. That's the word I'm looking for. Ceramic. But you know what I'm talking about. It's, but it usually when we see these, they're like a long rectangle, and it has the leads coming out of it, and it's white, and it's like it has the stuff. It's not epoxy, but it's like the stuff that's poured in there. But this one was um, like this, and you can see the wire wrapped around it. So, I mean, it still could be 1 mega ohm, but near a power supply, it's not going to be that much. It's going to be 10, 20 ohms. And so I have something else I could put in there, but I don't know if the rectifier failed and then made that fail. So then if I put it in, I could test that rectifier. But you know what? Just sitting right here, I've got a bunch of these. And it did have the rectifier sitting, it has it um, we really need to like take a look at that. It's an interesting thing. It uses electricity to ionize an alkaline it, water, but you can also turn it to make it really acidic. So if you were doing dishes, you can turn it down to a pH of 3, but you know from your health, all the health stuff, well, the body tries to maintain just the homeostasis, just like the blood pressure and the blood pH. It tries to maintain that. You push it one way and it'll go the other way. You, you get excited and the body will bring the blood pressure back, or it dips down and then it will, you take something and the body will bring it up. It always wants to maintain that, the temperature, the blood pressure. It wants to maintain that it at that level. And the blood pH and stuff is like 7 or something. So, but if you look at those fancy waters, they always have the water. Um, you know, it's like a pH of 9 or something from the Alps. But what that machine does is it filters the water, then it ionizes and alkalines it based on what you can set the things. It was $800, and it's very popular in South Korea and Japan and stuff. You can, it's on the internet. You know what I'm talking about. And then I have a thing that hydrogenizes the water. It makes it. It's like the whatever. Yeah, okay, that's not what the video's about. but what I'm trying to say is you try to fix that. We went on the rant about fixing things, and if it's just, I'm trying to get this to sit in there. Yeah. But if it's just switching out this and then finding, and what I thought I would do is, because it's basically trash, most people would throw it away. I'm sorry that I'm talking. I could start soldering, but I'm trying to get this. Here, I just need something heavier. What my point is you're talking about a couple dollars worth of parts to fix something, if that's what it is. I don't. Now, if the digital stuff fails, it has a lot of digital controls, you're pretty much screwed, because like, how are you going to get, some of those are, what's the word, where it's just, they're proprietary, they're proprietary ICs, or they're like the PIC things. Oh wait, I'm putting this on the wrong side. They're the PIC, I'm sorry, they're the PIC things, or they're programmed, and how are you going to fix that if that's what fails? I got my soldering iron right there. I'm trying to make it, see, look how nice that is. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, you guys. I wasn't gonna do this, and I put a few things on here, and the last time we were working on this, I stayed up, 2 days in a row, and I remember it, but I was like not making